Hello, I'm Jason Harrington, your air chemist over at the Innovations Department at ResTech. And today I want to talk to you about our addition to the existing Rave product line. Many of you may be familiar with our original Rave diaphragm valve, which we put out to go on our ResTech canisters. In addition to that, we also have the Rave-In diaphragm valve, which we put out that can go on NTech canisters. Today I want to talk about an addition to the Rave product line, and that is the RaveQC. This is RaveQC. RaveQC stands for Quick Connect, and so it's pretty self-explanatory in that we have two devices that can make a quick connection like so. In particular, we have a male Quick Connect and a female Quick Connect. So what's great about the Quick Connects, like the name implies, is it allows for the quick connection. The other great thing is that you do not need tools to make the connection like you just showed. Whereas with a standard diaphragm valve, you're going to need a wrench to then affix your canister or accessories to the valve. So one, you need a wrench, which they tend to walk and get lost. The other thing is that attaching these accessories often results in cross-threading and damaging of the valve. By using a quick connect, we get rid of all those troubles and have the quick connection. The other great thing, which isn't initially apparent, is that the RaveQCs not only act like the connectors, but they act just like a diaphragm valve in that in their default state, the male quick connect is closed, i.e. no flow can go in or out. And the same thing for a female quick connect, no flow can go in and out. That is until the connection is made. Once the connection is made, flow can commence. That's the same action as if you were to open and close the knob on a diaphragm valve, as you may be used to. So the RaveQC is going to be offered in a variety different of iterations. Like you see in front of me here, we have long male stems, and in particular this one is coated. We have short male stems that are uncoated. Again, coated and uncoated female parts. You'll see in the associated launch material all the different iterations that are available for the RaveQC to accommodate the various scenarios you may encounter with your canister and canister accessories. One of the pieces you see here is a canister bracket, and I'm going to show you how this is used in a quick demo. So what you will see here on this ResTech canister is that there is no diaphragm valve as normally exists. Rather, what we have here is a male RaveQC, which is affixed to the canister bracket by this bracket. So this bracket holds it in place for secure connections. That's one option of using the RaveQC, where you entirely replace your existing diaphragm or bellows valve. The other option, which a lot of people seem to like, is that you use a RaveQC and affix that to your existing diaphragm valve. What's nice about this option is you have built-in redundancy. And by that I mean, now you have two valves on the canister, so this helps prevent against any leaks or sample loss. And the great thing, of course, is obviously you maintain the quickness of the quick connect. Like for example here, I have a male stem RaveQC on this canister, and on this flow controller, I have a female RaveQC. Now I don't need any tools, as I already told you earlier in the video, so I just simply pull back on the female body, insert onto the male, let go of that, and the connection is made. Just as easy as that, no tools, no cross-threading, no worries that you normally encounter with a traditional valve which has compression fittings. What I want to show you here is another application where we use the RaveQC to attach a canister to our auto sampler tree. Our auto sampler tree is connected to our pre-concentrator, and so this is all used in the laboratory for sample analysis. Affixed to this auto sampler tree, you can see I have a female RaveQC, and of course I have a male RaveQC on my canister. And just like I showed you on the flow controllers, a connection as easy as pulling back on the female body, pushing onto the male stem, letting go, and the connection's been made. Now I can move on to racking up more canisters, and my day's gonna just go that much smoother and faster thanks to the RaveQC. So here we have another application of the RaveQC. In this scenario, I have a canister cleaning oven, which is used in the day-to-day operations for canisters. And in particular, I have a male RaveQC hooked to this cleaning line, and I have a female RaveQC hooked to this canister. So just like I showed you before, this helps with toolless quick connections into my day-to-day operations, where I can now hook that canister up just that quick, and now it's ready for canister cleaning, or I can rack up more canisters with RaveQCs. All of them were designed and made in the USA. All of them leave ResTech only after being leak checked with a helium leak detector down to 1 × 10⁻⁶ mils per second. And all of the RaveQCs are backwards and forwards compatible with NTech Quick Connects, which you may or may not be familiar with. If you have any questions about the RaveQC, please feel free to reach out to me. Shoot me an email at jason.harrington@restech.com, and thanks for tuning in.